Hello to the people and welcome back to the Data Free podcast. Today, I don't know what we're talking about, but I'm sure it'll be as exciting as it always is. I'm joined as always by Benjamin and Ashley Birdseye. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Boys, I've been noticing the hot weather recently, and what do you guys think of that?
After being recently inspired by the hot weather, start of the summer almost in the UK, probably going to start raining again, knowing the weather around here. But yeah, we're in the mood of festivals, so that's what we're going to talk about today.
Collective.
I've been to Boardmasters. Ashley's been to Reading, Boardmasters as well. Obviously, Finn, Boardmasters twice. You been anywhere else?
Well, I went to Reading. Separate occasion to Ashley.
Oh, okay.
Because of his own doing, actually.
Your own doing?
Ashley booked something wrong. Shocker.
No, I wouldn't know. He wanted to switch days because of it was the Post Malone versus Liam Gallagher.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Well, you're always going to know what decision he's going to make.
Of course, but this was at a time where it was fairly new.
He jokingly said it. He said, "Oh,
yeah, I should have never let him know. Otherwise, he'd have
everyone had booked to go on the Saturday."
Yeah.
And then he jokingly goes, "Oh, Finn, you know Liam Gallagher's playing on a Sunday." Meh. Well, sod you then. I'm cancelling my ticket, buying some new ones.
Fair enough. Who was there on the Saturday then? Post Malone, you said, or?
Well,
yeah.
Not even festival acts, man. Like Disclosure as well. They do not deserve
Disclosure
any
are great.
light.
Disclosure are phenomenal.
I was underwhelmed.
Yeah.
At Boardmasters.
Load of hot trash.
Like, especially like. We got right to the front. Okay, yeah, we'll get straight into Boardmasters. We went to Boardmasters together, and for Disclosure, we got right to the front. And me and Finn, we were literally just fighting off being crushed against the fence for like an hour and a half of whatever their set was. And it was.
It felt like 2 years, mate. That's how long it felt.
It did because we like also we didn't drink
so
much because we didn't want to need a piss and have to go back out because lose our spot.
Speak for yourself. Who's the one that's got a small bladder, mate? Not me. That's just you.
Well, we both made the decision, but yeah. But that means we were just watching it sober, and maybe if you're drunk, it's better. But
no, I don't believe so. I don't. It's their type of music is not open air venue fit at all.
It is.
No, it's not.
Really
Put it in a small dirty tent that stinks of goat feces, but not main stage open air. It doesn't fit.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I'm gonna have to wholeheartedly disagree.
Yeah, you can do that, mate.
I think they're very good live, and I think they're more than worthy of the main stage.
But in general, I feel like Bournemouth's just gone downhill a bit, like the lineup.
Mate, all of them have gone downhill.
Yeah,
like I
don't even know any festival got a good lineup
everywhere,
this year.
Really.
Like, I feel like I've not heard about any festivals this year.
No, I've had a little look at Bournemasters, and I don't really remember it, which I think says everything, really.
Yeah,
I think it's pretty
I
shit.
think Bournemasters is crap. The lineup, anyway.
But that weekend, when we went Bournemasters, that was such
that was really good.
That was good. It was like hottest like weekend of the year. It was like 30 plus degrees.
Was it 2022, weren't it?
20.
It was like that weekend where there was like that massive.
Yeah, 2022.
Massive like heat wave. It was 37 degrees, I think it was.
Yeah, and like I just remember like one like during the day went back to the tent, and like do you remember I fell asleep and I had that air mattress. Air mattress. It's like little hexagons, so it had like gaps.
It's got raised parts, yeah.
Yeah, like raised parts with like gaps, and because it was just so hot, I fell asleep, and then like after probably only being asleep for like 10 minutes, it was like a pool of sweat literally underneath me. A lovely image, but that just puts in perspective how bloody hot it was.
Well, that was kind of like that was the year. Oh no, it wasn't. That was in like. I mean, we obviously went away the year before or did we? Maybe it was 2021. No, it was 2022. But that was kind of like the year. That was the summer before uni, was it not? Yeah,
no,
it was.
that would have been. Oh,
No,
yeah,
it was.
no, yeah,
Summer before. No, it can't have been.
No, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Bournemouth
No, it was.
the
It was.
summer
Yeah, yeah.
before uni.
Oh no, yeah, because that was the summer that we. Why does teams keep coming up? Go away. That's the summer that we first did like all the stuff. All the stuff is like lads, and like our first kind of experiences away from kind of Leighton Buzzard together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we went on holiday that year as well. I mean, we spoke a lot about that in episode 3, which you should go check out. There was a few stories from that holiday then, but yeah, what was a shame was that we didn't discover that the shop in Bournemasters, because we bought loads of cans of like beer,
Cider.
bottles of bottles of spirit, cider, beer, whatever. And then, but like we couldn't drink them because they were just boiling hot. Nothing could stay cold, obviously. And then, like the last day was it, or I think it was the
literally
last
the
day.
last
We
day.
discovered the shop sold ice. Which if we had done that if discovered that on the Thursday, we'd probably saved ourselves like 200 quid and just been able to get a lot more drunk. But apart from that, it was a good trip.
The thing with that as well is that the shop was like a 5-minute walk away, and to get back you had to go uphill. And by the time it was so hot, by the time you'd bought your ice and walked it back, like half of it was melted anyway.
Yeah, it was not ideal, but something to bear in mind if you ever go on Bournemasters. What night was your favourite? To be honest, in some ways I think like the first night, or I don't know if it was the first night, but the night where it was like the like what are they called? Like the what do you call it? Like the bands that aren't actual bands.
Big.
No, do you remember they were in that?
The Cornish pasty place.
Yeah.
What I can't remember what it's called, but
where like someone pretends to be another artist.
Oh,
someone famous.
tribute bands.
Yeah, tribute band. That's it. It was like tribute bands,
Yeah.
but they were all pretty good. And I feel like that was one of the better nights actually, because we were probably the most drunk because we were in a pub essentially watching it. Like in Bournemasters, they make up this pub on the edge of the cliff, and So what drink? It was Brixton we were drinking, wasn't it?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Ice cold brick, like in a 37-degree heat.
No. I tell you what I was drinking. I was drinking inches because it was like it was that hot that the cider was so much more refreshing than the beer. I think I don't know what you boys think about this, but I think there gets a point where it's too hot for beer.
No.
I disagree. Like
I just don't like cider, so I'd always go for a beer in that situation.
I think cider's so much more refreshing.
yesterday after we finished our walk, went on a 25-kilometre walk, fundraising walk.
Just say it again.
But I was like, oh, I'm gonna have a cider because I thought it'd be more refreshing, and like it was 24 degrees yesterday, but it's sort of disappointing. I wish I went, and then I did get a beer after, and that refreshed me more.
Well, obviously, it depends on how dry the drink is. Anyway, some of them are quite like they leave that kind of mouthful feel in your mouth, don't they?
Yeah. I guess it depends on the beer and the cider, but
Mouthful thing.
I think I still prefer beer. But you can have like ice with the cider, which is nice. If you have the beer, that's pretty criminal.
Well, I'll tell you what I tried the other day, boys, and this will kind of, I guess we can move on to a different topic here. I had a pear and chili cider. It sounds like quite a weird combination, but it was weird because it tasted a pear, but it also had that kind of sting to it as well in your mouth. It's kind of like, I don't think this should work. It doesn't really work, but it does at the same time. But what do you think are, in terms of like in the summer, like top 3 experiences, like you just good.
Like you do it in a year,
in terms of like pub gardens, like they're just like,
well,
oh yeah,
if
that's
you're
top.
excluding like does holidays count? Is that like?
No, I just think experience. Maybe holidays.
Top 3 experiences.
A pub garden's
top 3
number one,
summer
probably.
drinks.
Ooh, good one. Yeah, right.
So
Oh, yeah, I
I guess
reckon-
we're all in agreement. Pub gardens then,
Yeah.
and like day drinking. They can
Yeah.
count as one.
Yes, I just love it so much.
Oh, that's what you can do all summer once you get that dissertation done.
Oh, mate, honestly, I've got 4 days essentially to because I'll finish it the night before. 4 days until the unemployment grind sets in. Get in! Can't wait.
Don't worry, you've got this podcast to fall back on, so
Oh, yeah.
you've got nothing to worry about.
Oh, I'm not worried, man. I'm looking forward to it.
No, good. Yeah, so we got one. Anyone got a second one? And we don't have to agree necessarily.
I think we should.
I
think
feel
we
like
should
got to
try
be
one.
barbecues, surely. That's got to be a
Yeah.
top summer.
Yeah, a barbecue in, like, well, how we did it like last year when we went to the, like not lakes, like the rivers.
Yeah, no, I think,
Yeah.
barbecue.
Or just barbecues in general, actually, I think.
Yeah, barbecue in your garden, but sometimes it is nice to like, whether it be like on a beach, or the beach isn't great, but
Oh, just a
can't
beach.
understand it.
Oh,
Well, yeah, beach has got to be one of them as well. But
But there's all three gone though.
yeah, I know.
I think we should find some
But
more
then- but
niche.
then
have some honourable
I think a
mentions.
beach that's kind of cheating because
Yeah,
would you put, I suppose I mean you still probably would put like UKB like the beach in Boardmasters down in thingy.
oh yeah, that would, I've never seen UK water so clear.
I couldn't believe we looked like we were in the Maldives, didn't it?
Yeah, I
Really.
know. It was
The
like,
videos you've got of it. It's
and
like
then you walk up the
beautiful
cliff.
blue
There's a
water.
shitty little spoons there. But no, yeah, that was. I didn't even know.
Never disrespect spoons like that ever again.
Nah, I got love spoons, but we couldn't get in. Apart from that, I'm sure it was a lovely spoon. But yeah, I've never seen like UK water like that.
Yeah,
Now it's
so
all just full of shit, which is a bit of a shame. But
well, we'll definitely showcase the beautiful British coastline down south when we do our Down 3 tour later this summer.
oh yeah,
yeah.
I need to try and get that sorted actually. If not, we'll do it next year, but we should try to do it this year.
Do it this year.
Yeah, I feel
We've
like
got holiday
actually this
plans,
year probably be best if you guys are less busy because you're not working yet. But anyway, that's for a future video. All right, what are obscure summer
Yeah.
niceties? Cold
Just thinking
shower,
pub
maybe.
gardens.
Like
Oh, I tell you, yeah, when it is hot, there's now better than a cold shower.
But
Eating
you
from
wouldn't
one day
have
at work.
a cold shower, would you though? Not like it'd be like a lukewarm shower.
No, but yeah, but it still
what I
feels
tend-
cold.
And what I
Yeah.
tend to do is like start it warm and then slowly like get it down so it's like freezing, and then it doesn't like,
Okay.
and then it
Okay.
it doesn't like you don't get that
Edges
shock
himself.
factor, but then it's like still really nice.
He's into it. Okay.
There's a little life hack for you.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you so much.
Another little summer nicety then.
Oh, back in the day when the slip and slide used to come out. Oh yeah.
Oh, I think I'll experience that.
No, the thing is, I feel like they need to be on the level of pub gardens here, boys. Like that is.
I feel like just swimming in like a lake or something, or a river or something. Going out.
Yeah. I mean,
That's-
I could go and say summer holidays as well, but that's a little bit like.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all. No shit, mate.
Well, I guess, yeah. We'll say swimming when the water doesn't like freeze you, and it's actually a welcomed.
Yeah. Well, even if it does freeze you, when it's just so hot outside that.
Yeah, but you want it. You
Yeah,
want it
yeah.
to engulf you, and you're just like, oh,
I feel like I'm starting to enjoy more like camping in the summer as well.
no,
Yeah, what do you mean?
Not
it's
posh
too
enough
hot.
for Finley.
It's too hot.
No.
No, I was
It
saying
can
this
be-
the other day.
Yeah, I suppose you don't want it necessarily too hot.
I was saying this the
Well,
other
if you're
day.
getting absolutely pissed, then it's all right because you'll sleep no matter what. But like Bournemouth,
No, that- I think that would be-
apart
that
from
would
that
be
last
horrible.
night, thanks to you lot.
Oh, you speak. No, you used to go to sleep easily anyway, Ben. Like I struggle. I always have my worst night's sleep when I'm camping.
No, so do I. I always
Yeah, but
feel like
you fall asleep so quickly though. You'll literally be mid-sentence falling asleep. It's like you got narcolepsy.
I don't think I am. I feel like
You
whenever I go
are.
camping, unless I get slaughtered, I always feel like I'm the last one awake and I'm going to be tired.
That is so not true.
I definitely feel like other
Mate,
people
Ash,
feel the same.
when we were doing the Three Peaks, like I'd be mid conversation with him.
Yeah.
Like, granted, we were exhausted anyway, but literally, and then you could just hear him trail off, like, and then he's gone. You're like, you're right, mate. You just don't hear
Like,
anything from him.
asleep, but he's like supporting his hand in his head, like.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I don't know myself then.
No, I was talking about this the other day. Is that like, I would never choose to go camping, but I don't mind camping. If you know, if there's an alternative, I'd do that.
I feel
But-
for me like I wouldn't go camping to camp necessarily. I'd go
No,
But
if
like
this
the
is part of the
location-
experience, then yeah.
or like go to a location, and if the camping's a good option or it's the cheaper option, then I'm more than happy to do it. And like sometimes I can think it'd be more fun camping.
I'll tell you what the least fun thing about it is just putting the tent up. It's carrying the tent around. Well, it depends on how you're doing it, but I think DV's ruined it, mate.
Yeah, you don't have to do that. You
Just carrying
should
that
drive
blooming
there,
tent on me back.
Drive there.
Mate,
put your car next to where you want the tent, and then pull it out of your car. It's not as bad then.
no.
Like we're doing a little camping trip this year, and we're looking to go to this campsite right next to the coast. Pub there, can walk along the coast,
Yeah.
and that'll be.
I think
perfect.
if you've got a good setup, and I don't know, because I think my only experiences really of camping, well no, as in the recent years have been as a part of something else. Obviously when we did Three Peaks, when the time last year as well when me and my mates went wild camping, did that in the.
That's just camping, though, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but we went to the Lake District and
Oh.
like
Yeah,
walked up.
but that's just going camping. I think that is just camping, though.
Well, yeah, but no, but it's a part of something else.
Wild
we were
camping's
doing.
harder than camping.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I wouldn't choose to do it, but I don't not enjoy it. It's just like I wouldn't want to be doing it every weekend.
I mean, yeah, if I had all the money in the world, yeah, I'd book out a nice villa everywhere.
I don't know, but I think it's because I think that's what I'm saying, that every time we've camped. But actually, no. This is what I think. Like, I enjoy Boardmasters, like camping there. Like I enjoy camping at festivals because you're not doing. I think it's because in the recent times when I've camped, I've been doing walking as well. And it's like you're doing walking up massive hills during the day, and then you've got to come back and then walk for 2 hours to get to your campsite in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I really enjoyed it still, but I think it's the walking side.
Yeah, I mean, we when we went to Brecon Beacons last year, like we did a bit of walking, like we did the 4 waterfalls walk, but that's like only a few kilometres. It's not it's not really hilly. It's not a big walk, and then we just got pissed for the rest of the weekend. We'd only been there a few hours, or was it? No, it was the first night. I think we'd only been there a few hours, and Ashley's like slaughtered before anyone else.
Oh no, yeah, it's because
Oh,
I was
I'm
drinking in
surprised.
the. We left really early in the morning, didn't we?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
when-
he was drinking in the car on the way, and then when we got there, we went like in the town and went to the pubs in the town, and not everyone drank then. I drank as well, but yeah. Anyway, then we went back to the campsite. Yeah, you had a few more, and then you were like passed out, like had your hood like completely covered you and like tied up. Fell asleep in your sleeping bag. We were like picking you up and moving you round, and pretty much abusing you while you were passed out.
Right.
And then we left you in the tent.
I would just like to say I was not there.
Remember the last night, Dad? Oh no! Oh yeah! It was the night. Wait, who?
I was actually, I don't know, though. I think that holiday, I think that might be like the most amount of alcohol I've consumed in like a 48-hour period.
Was it you that threw up on Dan's head and pillow?
Yeah.
fucking hell. I thought it was the other way around for some reason. So,
No, I was complete. That was that night. I was slaughtered.
this night I was also really drunk.
Choose
So
your
I,
mates wisely, people.
I didn't wake up for this. This is all going on in my tent. But like before I go to sleep, get into your boxes, ready to get in your sleeping bag. Ashley's trying to pants me, and like there's this photo of me. My girlfriend's barely holding my pants up while Ashley's trying to pull down the other side, half exposing me. And then, obviously, eventually I get to sleep without, being exposed. And then during the night, at some point, apparently, Ashley just woke up, and he's like, his head's next to someone else's head, and he just wakes up, throws up straight on the other guy's head and a pillow while they're still sleeping. And then one of the other guys is like trying to get him out. He's like, "Oh, get him out! Get him out!" Like being a little
Quite
bit
impressive, actually.
The guy. This isn't even the guy that got thrown up on. The guy who got thrown up on stayed sleeping there the whole night. In his
You can't put. This is not.
with
not fun,
stick in his
friendly.
hair and stick on his face and pillow. And then then I wake up in the morning and I'm like missed all this carnage while I was like passed out asleep. But there you are, that's a good story for camping.
I don't remember much from that camping trip. To be honest with you. I was literally just very bladdered the whole time.
That was fun. It was just
That was it. Yeah, it was a really good.
pretty chill and not much walking, so Finn's little legs wouldn't hurt.
So the thing is, like, I appreciate it because you get there's a sense of achievement, and it's to say that you've climbed up whatever mount. Well, you don't really know if you can call them mountains in the UK. The doorbell's just gone, but having to walk to your campsite for like 2 hours was a very strenuous thing, and it was cold, and we'd already climbed up the bloody mountain, and we had like a 2 hour walk to the campsite. The campsite was very good. It was right next to a lake.
Very nice.
But it was right. Let me go answer the door.
Have we concluded our 3 favourite summer things?
Pub garden.
Hang on, I don't know if I'm getting
Pub
pregnant
garden,
right now.
barbecue, and beach. We said, but we need do we want a more
I
obscure?
feel like they're just they're generic, boys. We can dig deeper than that.
yeah. Well, we said cold showers, but that's still quite generic.
Cold showers is not getting in top 3 summer experiences. Like, come on.
No, it's not. It's not. That is a good point.
Come on.
No, well, I put forward pub garden, boys. So you can get your brains rattled.
I said the other 2, barbecue and beach.
Yeah, but they're just generic, mate.
So
I mean, pub garden's but pub garden's generic, but it's also just like the top.
top elite.
And that's
Okay.
just a standard.
I can't really argue with that, I suppose.
A lake. Let's swim in a lake.
Right, we'll think about that.
Yes.
Finn, you give us your favourite summer drinks then, while we keep thinking about
Oh,
experiences.
Jesse.
I'm gonna have to put mine in mojito.
Mojito.
Horror.
Well, funny that I was just listening to a bit of the one we did the other week, and when Ashley was making the cocktail. Well, when we were making the cocktails, we were talking about mojitos there as well. Shock. I don't know. I think. Well, I've got to say it again. Strawberry daiquiri. I said it in the last podcast, but
I thought you were gonna say that.
yeah, I don't know. Just any kind of I do. Like I said, a cider, a good cider. I had one. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I had one. Tell you what, Ash. When we went to the Black Lion, actually Ben, you might have been there. I can't remember, but I had a raspberry and mint, I think, cider, and oh my god,
I don't think
that
it
would
was
go
there,
straight in my summer drinks.
What do you remember what it was
but
called?
that does sound nice, actually. Actually, maybe it was there.
Let's have a look. But by the way, have we ever plugged Untapped to the 3 people that listen to
Well,
this?
hang on, we'll wait
If
until
you
wait until
actually
the
sign into the
sponsorship-
accounts for a change, Finn, then you could write it. You could put your link in the description.
So I'm a busy man, I told you.
I think
I think
one drink.
We're going to become that's going to be the ultimate goal of this podcast. Become the first untapped podcast.
Verified podcast.
Yeah.
We're going to become.
Partner podcast. The my
We should do a beer festival special for this.
Oh, we should actually.
the Chippenham Beer Festival was last weekend. Apparently, it's quite
Oh,
famous.
Oh, that's going to be good for us this summer. Then.
Oh no, sorry, not raspberry and mint. It was raspberry and basil.
Raspberry
That was very good.
basil.
Oh, that was a beer as well. That wasn't even a cider.
I feel like raspberry and mint would be nicer, but if it was nice, then
No, raspberry and basil was great, and then I had a raspberry mojito cider,
Yeah, you told us
That-
about the raspberry mojito cider, I think.
That was very good.
But I feel like two drinks that I'm getting more fond of is vodka, soda and lime, and vodka,
What?
orange juice and lemonade. They're like refreshing drinks.
No, they're
Vodka
not.
soda.
Anything
Well,
with
Soda and
soda
lime.
is not. No, it's not.
Don't knock it till you try it.
No, I have tried it.
It is like I feel like it will be a good summer drink. I haven't drunk it much in the summer, but
We
This
literally
summer I
spoke about how disgusting. I know we didn't have lime. In the
yeah, but that
one we
was
had.
vodka and soda water. That's literally just drinking vodka with water.
Yeah, well, that's the
easy.
same. Which
The
is
lime
a bit
doesn't
of
add
audio
that
in
much.
The
there.
It's
lime does. It
disgusting.
makes a lot of difference.
It's disgusting.
Can't be enough.
That's disgusting.
And Ash, we got to remember we're training for a marathon
Oh.
now. You got to
Hang on,
watch the
I've just
calories.
remembered, boys. We've got a 90 plus 5 last minute winner with a Pimm's. What a drink.
I do like Pimm's actually.
A jug of Pimm's at the
Yeah,
race day.
but come on, that's a
I
bit.
tell you what's also good, like Spanish drink, is
Sangria is what you're going to say.
no better than sangria, but similar. Is I think it's called Tinto de Verano or something like that.
What the fuck is?
It's very similar to sangria. It's like red wine base.
Red wine.
I don't know what else is in it, but it's like quite refreshing.
Tinto de Verano. Okay.
Yeah, and it's not. I think
It's-
nicer than sangria.
A wine-based drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally similar to sangria, and it's typically made up of 1 part table red wine and 1 part. What is your obsession with soda,
Oh, I
mate?
didn't know it was soda water. I just thought it was a nice drink.
Usually lemon flavoured soda.
Okay. Anyway, that's a good little mention. I probably wouldn't put it in my top drinks.
Well, I'm guessing. So hang on. So is that similar? So that's basically just a wine spritz, but with red wine.
A red wine spritz. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
with maybe lemon slices in it. I thought it had more than that. I thought it had like another ingredient, like.
Ooh. Some people
But I don't
do
know.
it Fanta. No, it's not. It's actually 1-to-1 red wine soda.
Okay. Anyway, that's a
Water,
good
so
little
so your
shout.
one of your top summer drinks is watered down fizzy red wine.
Well, Tinto de Verano means red wine of summer.
Ooh.
Go on, Ash. You've not given us a mention yet. Which
Because this is whatever gets put in front of him, mate.
A frozen. I'll have a frozen strawberry daiquiri. Actually.
Oh,
I don't want that.
Sorry.
No, that liquid
Do I not
shit.
specify that?
Give me a frozen one.
yeah,
Well, yeah,
daiquiris are good.
That is
I
the
can't-
best.
it's not
Isn't it?
bad.
Like, you're not. I don't think a mojito even comes close to
Oh,
a strawberry daiquiri.
just mojitos are my favourite.
Mojito, yeah, but I think for a mojito to be like it has to have lemonade. A lemonade mojito is so much better than a soda. Again, soda just ruins drinks, man.
Lemonade, no.
Yeah, it's
You're
so much
putting
better.
lemonade in
You've
your
upset the
mojitos.
mojito
that
fucking
is-
maestro over it.
That is
It makes
criminal.
it so much better. And no, it's not criminal. I'll die on it. I'll stand. No, I won't even die on the hill because I know that
I'll tell you what,
it's a good opinion.
dark rum mojitos are quite nice as well.
Oh, yeah, you should put ginger beer in. My dad does it with ginger beer.
I've never had it with ginger beer, but a dark and stormy is a nice drink, which has ginger beer
Yeah.
in. That's
I know about
Kraken
that as
and
well.
ginger beer. But yeah, I mean, I actually think I prefer dark rum mojitos than white rum. But yeah, mojitos for me, as I've said. But come on, what's another one? What? Trade the mojitos and pick another one.
Does it have to be a kind of? I mean, surely
Be any drink.
Oh,
Lovely pint of
boys,
lager.
boys, a Corona. We've
No,
overshot.
no, I'm not
oh,
with
okay. Okay.
Would I put it
I
in
get
my
what you mean. I understand
three
summery
summer
drinks as well, but I
drinks?
just don't really like it.
A Corona with lime.
in. With a lime in.
Yeah. It's getting there, but would I put it in my top 3?
No, it's just pissy. The drink tastes pissy. Smells pissy, tastes pissy.
You drink Erdinger, mate.
Erdinger.
Mm.
Yeah, Erdinger doesn't taste pissy. It's a bit. Don't you dare insult Erdinger. Actually, that's gonna be my number one summer drink. My number one all-time drink.
Does anyone like pina coladas?
I think they're a bit overrated. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
I've only
me
had
too.
one once, and I think that was for a read. It's got wait, is they what's in it?
It's the coconut,
Coconut. It's like creamy coconut.
coconut and rum.
Yeah.
I think the coconut ruins it. To be honest, in your head it sounds like it should be good, but
I think it's quite a famous one. But
coconut and pineapple.
not actually that nice.
No.
I say what is like quite refreshing is it's just your average fizzy drink when like in the summer like just tastes
Nah, I
a lot
think
better.
great.
Yeah.
Like Fanta or something like that.
Good
Maybe like
Fanta.
a Coke at a pub or something. But I think I don't know. I feel like fizzy drinks aren't that refreshing. A soft drink often better.
I don't know.
Well-
I think I'd maybe not Coke, but I think lemonade and Fanta.
Yeah, Fanta and lemonade. Like they do dry your mouth. Like they do dehydrate you, but they just
Feel
taste
like they
crisp.
don't.
Yeah,
It's
they
a
taste
placebo
crisp.
effect.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well,
Um,
I'll tell you something that I came up today. I went for brunch and I had there was an orange juice. Had a bit, and I don't think orange juice is that refreshing. I've come to the no, but when you actually have it, you just kind of just there, it's like
In the morning, I think
I
it is.
love orange juice.
But orange juice and lemonade and vodka. No.
typical degen.
Honestly, I'm going to make you two try a lime and soda.
Yeah, I've tasted it. It's grim.
Overall, it's just a
Did
big
that
no.
pub crawl and then like
I don't think.
we always put vodka and soda now on the pub
Who's
crawl.
we, Ben?
Well,
It's you.
we did that one, and then Harrison started cheating and he put lime in his. But yeah, I feel like even like when we've done it on the pub crawl, it's never been as bad as those ones in Tenerife. But then that's probably because they were half vodka and half soda water.
Yeah, and the vodka wasn't even, probably couldn't be legally called vodka around here.
I guess what
Clean
is a
influence.
better, more societal question is what went wrong in our country. We're so strict on measurements. Like,
I mean, I think if you just take a look at the average Brits,
There's probably something to do with
if you look at if you look at the carnage caused by drunk Brits everywhere they go. Look at football, big sporting events. Look at the World Cup. Look at the behaviour of drunk.
I think British people.
No, that's just the degen hooligans that.
Yeah, no, but like you get
Yeah, but that's just
I
our
wouldn't
drinking
say
culture
we-
is very.
extra bad. Oh, we are probably the worst. But when like it's not like Europeans are much far behind in terms of like at football events and things like that. Tourists, we're probably the worst tourists. Don't get me wrong. But... and we probably are the worst football fans as well. But like we're not that far ahead. Whereas like tourism, in terms of bad tourists, we're just slightly
I
behind.
don't think they're the worst
Americans.
football fans. So. There's like think
Yeah,
about
you've
like
got
the countries.
people like the Scousers.
Think of the like the mad European ultras, or it's South America actually as well. So they're just crazy.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know if
Yeah.
that's necessarily completely drinking related. I feel like when the English get some drink, like look at Wembley. Look what happened with Wembley during the World Cup final. All the damage that was caused, all the like attempts to break in, all of that happened at the Copa America final last year as well. Didn't it? So.
Yeah, I mean it was bad, but like it wasn't planned in
No, but
for a
I
long
think
time.
that's-
Remember that was sort of sprung on the country. Not saying that's an excuse necessarily.
It's
Like-
not at all. They should have been able to.
We're doing the
Yeah, but
Euros.
that's
in
not
2028.
anything to do with
so-
drinking. That's not drinking. That's the people that go to the events because you don't get that at other sporting events. There's
No,
a-
you do.
No, you don't.
You do.
You're not getting people that go to watch the Masters, are you, mate? Or the Australian Opens and Wimbledon. It's not happening. Like massive sporting events. It's not happening. People are still drinking and the rugby, but it's only football that really.
Does rugby not get quite bad? No.
No, it's such a different culture. It's such a more. I don't know. There's just a lot more etiquette.
Have a couple
you know?
drinks.
I think
fuck
rugby
off
can
by
be bad
game
for
coffee
fighting,
biscuit.
but like
Yeah.
as it, like normal hooligan.
But you look at the average
What?
football fan; they're a knobhead.
You're gonna offend a lot of people with that.
I'll
Maybe not
happily
yet.
say it.
Yeah, but football's just the most.
I think
common
it's
sport
built
in the
into,
country.
like-
You can't really.
It is built into football culture, but it isn't just a British thing by any means.
No.
It's a European. Well, it's a football thing, and it is. I don't know
You can't
why.
look at it. It's not that important. At the end of the day, if you're letting it ruin your week, grow
Yeah,
up.
Why is no other sport to that? I don't. Saying that though, you do see some sports where, like, in other countries where it, like, kicks off, quite bad. But yeah, I suppose in the UK it's.
But I think even like combat sports where you'd expect people to be more rowdy aren't even necessarily as bad as football sometimes.
No, they're not. Like,
But then they have
boxing-
a weird like footballs, or I think that a lot of the fighting sports are more targeted towards the upper class now these days. So it's more of it's a big look at. I mean, if you look at
It's
the
not. It's just the whole culture that surrounds it. That's what. Really
I don't necessarily think that. I mean, with a lot of sports,
look at the big
they are
boxing.
trying to sell
It's
it.
all corporate. All look at it's just like a big social event for the rich, isn't it? And the UFC as well. We look like if you look at the crowd cams of everything.
Yeah, but that's just because the
Yeah, but that's also like
Saudis
an
know they
American
can make
thing,
so much
though,
money
isn't it?
from
I
it.
think, like, if UFC was massive in, like, obviously it is massive in the UK, but if it was a UK based thing, I feel like you would get a very varying crowd. I feel like
But the ticket
I feel like
prices as
combat
well, the
sports
ticket
bring
prices are a
all
lot more
sorts of
expensive
people.
than-
I don't think it brings more rich nor poor. I think with most sports, not most sports, but even football as well. So football attracts all types of people. It's just maybe the worst people that ruin it. But yeah, I would say like combat sports are the same. What would you say is the second biggest sport in this country?
Probably cricket.
No,
No, it wouldn't be. I think it's boxing.
No, it's not boxing.
I think it could be. That's probably not a bad shout.
There's no way.
What other sports could bring in 90,000 people?
I think in Liverpool, especially actually, I think MMA is massive.
Boxing's
South-
much bigger than MMA though, but in this country, it's definitely growing.
Football,
I don't know, I
followed by
think
rugby,
it's put up a lot,
cricket,
I
and
think.
tennis.
MMA is. I don't know. Maybe I'll say no. I'll say boxing.
I think
is
you've
better.
got
I
to
think
put.
MMA.
I'm not saying definite, but I think you've got to put boxing in the conversation, especially like the last couple of years.
Mate, it's not even in the top 4.
Yeah, but do you think you'll get
What's number
90,000 people to come to a tennis match? Yeah, Wimbledon. I don't know how many people go to Wimbledon over the course of Wimbledon, but at 1-to-1 match.
I think it's so different though. 'Cause
And
the culture's
rugby-
different.
Can't bring
What's
that
the number 2 ranked sport?
Rugby, then cricket, then tennis.
Yeah, but is that in terms of what, like played or fans or attendance?
It's just popularity. I don't know.
I still think you got to put boxing up there.
Swimming.
Definitely historically, it was probably the second biggest as well.
I think you've got a warped view of boxing though.
But I think boxing's one of the original sports in the Olympics. Like boxing is older than a lot of sports.
Well, yeah, but it's just one-on-one combat, isn't it? But
Well, while we're
Yeah, but like
on
they
the topic-
didn't have MMA was not really ever a mainstream thing for most of history. Where boxing has
Yeah,
been.
but
MMA's
boxing-
a new
boxing's-
thing. MMA's a new sport, like UFC.
boxing's
Like,
only
yeah,
come
yeah,
around
yeah,
again
yeah.
since. But the only reason people are interested in boxing again is because of YouTuber boxing and influencer boxing.
No, it's
No,
not.
I
don't-
think it is.
No,
It
it's
wasn't.
not.
It was nowhere near as big.
No, but the
5
big
years
fights
ago.
have always been big fights. I think there's
The
like with
big
boxing,
fights
like,
have
a
always.
lot-
I think YouTube boxing has brought on probably new competition and has definitely impacted the sport positively. But I think also you've got to say the Saudis in the last couple years have massively influenced.
They've also ruined it as well.
Yeah, you're saying that, but then they are starting to put more fights on in the UK. Like the Conor versus Ben was just on.
Yeah. I was just
Daniel
going to say,
Dubois.
did you watch that fight?
I didn't watch.
yeah.
I did actually.
It was
That
a
was-
cracking fight.
A very, very
Cracking.
good fight. That's the best like fight across UFC or boxing I've seen in a while.
You need to watch Fabio Wardley against Clark. Their first fight is also a bit of a cracker.
Yeah, cracker.
I'm going to watch
It was bloody stupendous.
I'm going to watch Fabio Wardley at Ipswich. He's the heavyweight that's the Ipswich fan. He was meant to be fighting Big Baby Miller, but apparently he might have backed out, so I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll see. But yeah, I feel like it's definitely top 5 in this country.
I don't know.
Statistics say different.
But again, like you think that because you have done boxing.
I've only done
Whereas-
boxing for a year.
No, but you've still been involved in the community. Whereas me, someone that doesn't care at all about it, I would say it's not that big. But that's because I'm not.
Yeah, but then
Surrounded
again,
by-
is that not a biased view?
No, it is.
Yeah.
But then I'm not. I'm not a fan of football either. But you know that's the biggest sport.
Yeah, no, 100% football is the biggest sport. Oh wait, no, yeah, that wasn't your point, but yeah, I see what you're saying. But I'm just, I in terms of actual numbers it can bring into a stadium.
But also, I think part of that is because the actual event of like a match. If like a match is like, if a fight is like huge. Like if you had, a boxing fight's more likely to be a one-off, like once in a lifetime thing. At least like the series of it, like
Yeah,
if AJ Fury ever happened, like that's why that's such a big fight, because it's the two best from the UK that have never fought. And, like, that's such a big thing that's been like rumored for ages. So when it actually happens, it's different. Whereas in Wimbledon, a lot of it is repeated, or like it has potential to be repeated.
yeah, I get
And
that.
and there's no guarantee of like matches happening, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but then look at like how do you, I don't know, but how many fans do you reckon the Rugby World Cup brings in, like the final for that? Is that full? I presume that.
It'll be a full stadium, yeah, and the viewing
that gonna-
figures
Yeah, I
globally will be
suppose
huge
that
as
would
well.
fill out Wembley, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a bad point. But to say it's not up there though, because I think when there's a big fight on, and yes, there's not always a big fight. There might only be 3. Yeah, as you say, there might only be 3 big fights a year. Now, the last few years we're getting a lot more than that. But last
Has
10
there
years,
been, though?
probably an average is
Like-
only big 2-3 fights a year, maybe.
£900.
Yeah, but like big blockbuster fights, what has there been? Like last year there was Tyson Fury and Garni, AJ Dubois.
AJ Tracy Live Direct.
There was only like 3, 4
Mm.
big fights.
Yeah, no, but I would say there was more than 3. But then you're getting into like more boxing fans rather than
Yeah, maybe in the
yeah,
box.
that's
I'm
what I
thinking
mean.
like that's like to the.
In terms of household names, there wasn't that many.
Yeah, but there was
there
2
isn't that
two
many
Fury
household names in
fights.
boxing, though.
Oh no, and that's the point. And that's why I think, well, as I was just saying, but when you were away, Ash, that's why it brings in so many people, because when the household names do fight, it's a massive occasion,
Yeah.
and it's a guaranteed thing that they're going to fight.
Spectacle.
Whereas in terms of sports tournaments, it's not a guarantee that 2 teams are going to play together. Like actually that's a bad example again because it's football, but like I don't know, if there's such a pent up rivalry between like 2 teams that have never played before, like that, even like in a small capacity, that would bring in a huge crowd, whatever sport.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean,
Well, not maybe whatever
boxing-
sport, but
boxing's obviously more about the biggest names often have a personality, and it's more about
yeah, it's a showman sport.
Well, yeah, it's more. It is an entertainment. Obviously, all sport is entertainment. But you don't just need to be good at fighting. You need to be able to sell a fight. Yeah, I wasn't necessarily saying it was the second biggest sport in the country, but I think it's certainly contender, and depending on how you measure it, because I just don't. And like apparently Conor versus Ben, the fight that happened at the weekend, just on the zone.
Conor versus Ben, my favourite fight.
Conor versus Ben. Conor versus Eubank, not Conor Ben. Conor versus Eubank brought in on the zone, and it was on Sky Sports as well. Over 1 million pay-per-view buys. Like, how many sports can do that? But yeah, it is partly because that doesn't happen that often. It's not like something that's played every week.
Yeah. You have the story as well. I think for boxing fights to be good, you've got to have a proper story there.
Yeah, no, yeah, like you've got, it's about the build up.
Yeah, but I think what I think so funny is the little like prelude bit they do before fights where they make the videos of them, and it's just them doing the most ridiculous stuff. Like, what was it? Usyk.
The trailers they're bringing.
The trailers, yeah.
They're a good idea, I think. And I don't know why they didn't do that years ago, but that is, yeah. I tell you what, I think Usyk is hilarious, actually. Like, well, not hilarious, but like, he is
That's
funny.
a look at, yeah.
Like, he's, I don't know, something about him, he's quite funny, but...
Then you've got like Daniel
British
Dubois,
fighters.
just like the thickest bloke on planet Earth.
What's that?
Daniel Dubois.
Yeah, I know. Like, I really want to like Daniel Dubois, but it's so hard to get behind him because there's just not a lot going on.
I don't understand how you can be like even just smart in a ring though, but then just be that dumb.
I don't know if we've seen how smart he is yet necessarily in the ring. I think he's just getting the tactics right. Like, when he went up against AJ, it was be on him straight away. And obviously Daniel Dubois has possibly even better attributes than AJ. Like, massive, strong, still really athletic.
Massive.
You know, and he just went in there and straight away went at him. I don't know if he necessarily, like, he's doing it on his brains. It's just he's obviously listening to his trainer and they're getting the tactics right, I think. But yeah, we'll see how he does against Usyk, but I'm not sure.
Oh, you're not?
Yeah.
You're not sold?
Yeah, I think I don't know if he can beat him.
Do you think he can be beaten?
Any man can be beaten. I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, just get me in the ring, mate. I'll give him a number.
Oh yeah, actually, hang on. While we're at it, have you seen the big? This is coming off of boxing now, so I don't know if you want to continue on the topic. But
no, we're done with boxing.
have you seen the 100 men versus one gorilla?
Oh, mate. Yeah, it's so funny. All the memes that come out of it.
What actually is it?
Who was winning the fight between 100 men and a gorilla?
Oh, right, it's
Silverback.
just a debate. That's not
Silverback
actually
gorilla.
happening.
Yeah, it's
No.
like I see so many like things on my feed. I'm just like, I'm like 99th in the queue, and I see the 98th man just get torn straight in half. And what the hell?
So is it like one after the other, or?
Well, no, I think all at the same time. But
What would your strategy be then? How would you like?
yeah, what if it is one on one? So like, if you say you're last in the queue, and like you've had 99 men wear down this gorilla. What's your strat?
My strat to be.
Too late, mate. He's ripped your head off.
Yeah, well, probably turn and run.
Turn and run.
If it's cage fight, climb the cage.
What? The gorilla's not going to climb it after you, idiot.
I
I think there's a clear strategy here.
guess throw hands.
But I think we put Ben first, to be honest. As the bait.
Wear him down.
Token bait.
Maybe hide in the dead bodies. Maybe.
Oh yeah.
No, you've got to fight him. You've got to fight him.
Okay. Aim for the eyes if I can. Could 100 men beat one gorilla? It's actually.
Surely, all at the same time. You've got. I mean, you have to admit that you're sacrificing a few people, but you have to accept that. Yeah, I reckon he probably takes about 30 people down. But
Yeah, because let's be honest, like eventually people are getting on its back and like.
well, just if you're in a
Are
circle
they?
around it,
Not.
I don't. How big are they? Like, they're big, aren't they? Obviously, but
yeah.
Yeah. Just pure muscle as well.
Get him in his office. Look at that.
I'm proper researching this.
Who would you pick to fight alongside you? Fight the gorilla.
You've got to know him in real life.
Oh, God, no, in real life.
We are cooked, bro.
You could just put up a list of people you hate, to be fair. And get ripped apart.
Yeah, we need some like the first 20 people. They can just be, sort of throwaway.
What if he pulls out the gorilla move and he's just... Oh, not the
human
gorilla move.
shields, basically. Gorillas can be between 6 feet tall and 8'10".
9-foot gorilla.
So probably about 3 Ashleys. Weighing up to 500 pounds. So what a big person weighs 200 pounds.
Yeah.
I saw a clip of Eddie Hall saying that he thinks 2 of him in his prime could take down a gorilla, which maybe
No.
he was like the strongest man in the world, absolutely massive.
No, like
Could a gorilla pick up half a ton? Get that in your office, Ben.
they weigh half a ton. So
No,
yes, I reckon
500 pounds is... No, it's 500 kg.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah, no, that's right. Is that right?
Yeah.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Did he pick up 500 kg or 500 pounds?
Yeah, 500 kg, half a ton.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but
Search
Alright,
up
yeah,
if
surely
a
if you
gorilla could do that.
you could train a gorilla to deadlift, then yeah, I reckon they're picking it up. Take them 3 weeks. 4 weeks.
Is that animal abuse? Nah, of course not.
Just making it hench.
Making it... Take it to war.
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
220.
I've definitely seen like photos of like some tribe somewhere with about 40 of them that have got like a gorilla taken down.
Well, yeah, but,
Yeah, but that's
using
surely with
weapons.
spears
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff.
we allowed weapons.
Yeah, but that's what
No.
I mean. Like, yeah, not if
You're in
like,
default
sort of,
mode,
like,
mate.
If you're fighting them in like the woods or whatever, or in a forest, or maybe somewhere a bit more native to them, you could like you're in a rainforest or whatever, you could craft a few spears. Or something.
The thing is with gorillas, they charge, don't you? So I think they could knock quite a few people down, and they would just keep charging into people. And it's just
Yeah,
whether
they-
like someone
they-
could get on its back, or like a few people start getting on its back and slowing it down as it's like charging. But yeah, maybe I'm looking into this gorilla debate a bit deep.
No, I don't think we've even scratched the surface of it yet. Who would you pick then? Who's your
As what? As bait?
well, just with you.
Oh, with me.
Doesn't have to be bait.
Neither of you two, put it that way.
Not even as your human shields.
Oh, maybe it's... Yeah. No. To be fair, I think if Ashley started running at the gorilla, scare him off.
Oh Jesus!
He wouldn't want it.
It's just...
Probably never seen such a small man. It probably would be scary.
I was talking of the flat foot run. Fucking hell, it's what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. You'll see
No,
the-
I tell you what, I'd take Carlos in because he'll watch his far in as well. Only because he's got the ego big enough that he thinks he'll be able to take one down 1-on-1. So he's got the confidence.
So he's just gonna stand there while it's charging him.
Yeah, he would stare it
What,
down.
you think he would think he could take down a gorilla
He
single-handed?
definitely does.
How many people do you reckon it takes to take down a lion? I reckon less than a gorilla.
I think less. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. You just wouldn't want to be the first man, would you?
Weaker.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, with the lion, you got to wait till it's attacking someone, then you've got it.
I think 10 like strong people can take down a lion.
I think you could distract a lion easily there, more easy than a gorilla.
But I
as
think
well.
like once with a gorilla as well, they can just literally swing it around, taking out.
That's
loads
what I
of
mean. If they do the
people.
helicopter
lion,
strat,
it's more like single.
there's a
single
military
target.
helicopter.
Yeah, I mean,
Which another thing I think is the fact that completely off topic, that helicopters can cut themselves in half is crazy. You know that related topic actually. The CEO of Siemens in Spain died in a helicopter crash because the helicopter got chopped in half.
How does that happen? Like the blades go
The
out?
rotor blades, yeah. If
And they
you
go-
basically if you put the gear stick forward and then back really quick, it chops the helicopter in half.
that isn't what happened though. I thought
No, I
Wait,
think it was a
but how does
malfunction, but
I thought the engine just exploded and they just dropped.
nah, I think it was cut in half. Not 100% sure. Because the blades do that, Ash, they're on like a tilt, so
Yeah. So when
they
it
could-
cut
it
it
chops
like
off.
down through.
no, so it cuts the back tail off.
Okay,
It cuts the tail
right.
off, and then
Yeah.
which obviously
Right.
destabilizes the whole thing.
Yeah, like when you
That
shoot it
seems
out,
like a
it's
major
GTA,
design
like little
flaw.
propeller at the back.
Well, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, but that's
I
just how they are.
I thought the engine like cut out or just exploded, and then they just dropped. And because there is a picture where it's got no tail, but I thought that was from after they pulled it out. Well, I don't know, I can't remember, but yeah, pretty tragic story anyway. Thank you for listening. See you next time.
Bye.